As I always do, I say order a copy of this book for your incarcerated loved one and order one for yourself too. Well, that's exactly what Ms. Whitaker did. She ordered a copy for her stepdaughter, Sonia, who's currently incarcerated in a state prison on a accessory to homicide charge, and she ordered one for herself. Miss Whitaker, she related to us that almost 2 years ago, Sonia and her girlfriend, I think her name was Maria, they were arrested while riding in the car with Maria's boyfriend and another guy. There had been a alleged gang-related shooting, and the witnesses described there was 2 people in the car, and they described the car. But when the car was stopped, the 2 guys was in the car, and Sonia Maria was in the car also. So the police arrested them all, and they were charged, as principals. But upon the advice of attorneys, Maria and Sonia were allowed to plead guilty to reduced charges, and they didn't have to testify. They got charged, for the reduced charges, and they were both sentenced to 3 to 10 year sentences. Well, Ms. Whitaker, she saw our ad, and she ordered the book for herself and for her stepdaughter because she believed her stepdaughter and she believed Maria also were innocent, had nothing to do with the crime. And so in a recent update, she gave us that they had, I got it right here, she said in a recent update, Ms. Whitaker shared that they had gathered a lot of the documents with the charging instrument, what she was charged with, what they pled guilty to, and I also got a copy of the plea agreement. Other information they wanted, like for police reports, witnesses' statements, and things like that, they're going to have to ask for those through the court, like a motion to get those things through the court. But the important thing, we talked about this earlier, they developed a timeline. What were Maria and Sonia doing before they got in the car with the 2 guys? And come to find out, they had been at the store and they had been shopping and they bought some stuff. So doing conversation, I suggested that they go back to the store and see how long they kept sales receipts so they could show that they were there during that particular time or before they got picked up by the car. Ms. Whitaker also says that they have developed, or tried to develop, her and Sonia together, develop at least 3 what they believe to be strong claims to file when they get ready to do the post-conviction petition. She also intends on discussing it with a few lawyers that she's already been in contact with, and doing the research they can find out what challenges they have or what they have to prove. Also, they've read statutes. Sonia's read them on the inside, and Ms. Whitaker went to the public library on the outside. So they read his charges, like what they were charged with, the evidence that's necessary, what the statutory elements were for each particular charge. And I think this is a pretty good deal. Myself, I think that it's a success story because being more informed and having a plan will likely increase their probability of success post-convictionally. So if you think that this book can be a benefit to your incarcerated loved one, order them a copy today and order one for yourself too. For short of God's intervention, knowledge is our best defense against injustice.